Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ready. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Right. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They give it off here to the tight end. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Burrow. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Now it's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Now Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They run for it with Harris. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Burrow, he finds his man, complete. That's Bowman. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here we go.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. 11 empty.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Here we go.
They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
McPherson on for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing, Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
On second down, this is Harris. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 43-yard line. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He finds his man, complete. It's Fisher. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Let's go, baby.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is at a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Calvin Ridley, 34 yards. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but, hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out. And they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And that one makes it 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Cincinnati set to take over once again. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
The object there was to get the ball to him on a quick slant, see if he could get loose and take one the distance. But the defense was prepared, and incompletion results.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow looking to pass. This is caught by Hilton. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Let's rock and roll.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Again, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Here we go.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 3rd and goal. Burrow to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, You're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little. They bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes come your way, too, because I've got to get coverage in his direction. And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time went well for a solid gain.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Jones from the gun on third down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. The Patriots at 11-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's got a man, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Ball start. Awesome.
And that flag accepted. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Jones to throw on 2nd down. This is caught. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. Looking for Thornton, he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Joey Slye for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off.
to kick it away after the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
11 MP. 11, 11, 11, 11 mighty. 11
Now
mighty.
Burrow on first down. Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On one, right?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Steps away. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go, here we go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Burrow. He finds his man.
Here we go, here we
Complete.
go.
That's Bowman. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and a yard. Burrow will throw. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Here we go, here we go.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Looking deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's good for Patriots.
Jones now. A final shot before break. And this will be incomplete. So we've come upon halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And I know that they double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
From the 31, Jones. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they...
He's got a man, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Completes it to Hardman.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Harris running straight ahead. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Sam Hubbard make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. That's caught left side by Hardman.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Patriots first down. First down and going to go.
They go play action here on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He certainly thought he had the window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On second and goal, Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw on third and goal. He's got it. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On fourth down, Jones looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive. And that momentum stays in your camp.
Here we go, here we go. 11 coming. 11 empty.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's the tight end, Hurst with it.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Right, 80. 11 empty. Hey.
On second down, they'll run it here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Burrow on third down.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowman. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
On one, ready?
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
They go play action with Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
11 empty. Hey.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Tackle made there by Caden Stearns.
11.
On second down, here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and he'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Burrow. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Catch is made by Hardman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals offense returns to the field, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards.
If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 22, Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
It's a 1st down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Here we go.
2nd and 14.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Bowman. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So now Jones and the Patriots down by 2. 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's Jones. Finding Hardman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Jones.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try the right side with Harris.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 47 yards.
And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is up to 5. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And now all the focus, it shifts to the Bengals. Trailing by 5. 1:11 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowman.
On the move past the 40. Look at the big man rumble. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.